The following opinions are solely those of BoatTEST.com and its test captain.
Hi, Captain Steve for BoatTEST.com, and today we're going to be conducting a sea trial and performance evaluation on a boat from Sailfish that's the flagship of its 15-boat lineup. She's the Sailfish 360 center console, and our test boat was powered by triple Yamaha F300 outboards. Let's start our inspection at the business end and then see how she performs. The Sailfish 360cc has a maximum power rating of 1050 horsepower, so owners can slice that up any way they want with either Mercury or Yamaha engines. Our triple 300 horsepower Yamaha should give us a good indication of what she can do with other horsepower configurations. The starboard swim platform is accessed through a 16-inch wide walkthrough, and there's a concealed 4-step reboarding ladder on the starboard platform. There's a transom walkover for operations or use as a crossover between the platforms. There are 7 transom-mounted rod holders, and built into the port quarter is a 42-gallon Aerated Baitwell that features blue gel coat and rounded corners. Both quarters are equipped with a pull-up cleat, handy hook for a fender, a rod holder, and dual-purpose rod holder cup holders. There's a swing-in dive door measuring 21 inches to 24 inches wide. Because it's a swing-in door, it can be used for dockside boarding. A 4-step reboarding ladder is concealed under a hatch in the cockpit deck, and there's a handy handhold for helping swimmers aboard. Note the huge stainless steel hinge for the dive door, as well as the large deck drain grate, one of 2. Mezzanine seating on the back of the leaning post assembly is designed for washing the baits in comfort when trolling. The mezzanine seat bottoms lift up with gas assist struts to reveal an 80-quart carry-on cooler in the center and a 32-gallon bait well to starboard. Behind the mezzanine seating backrest in the center is a fish finder screen, along with the armrests and cup holders. To port and starboard is storage for Plano tackle boxes and other fishing gear. The T-top supports have 4 rocket launchers with molded-in cockpit LED spreader lights on the underside of the T-top. Sailfish has equipped the 360cc with 360 degrees of spreader lights on the stern, sides, and front of the T-top. Outriggers are mounted on the T-top, which can be deployed from the underside. In the transom is a forward-facing aft bench seat that folds out when needed. The robust seat back doubles as a huge bolster when fishing. Our test boat had an optional inboard-facing seat that folds out of the starboard side bulwark, creating a highly social U-shaped seating arrangement to create a family-friendly cockpit. In the cockpit are 9-inch coaming bolsters that start at 22 inches above the deck and reach 31 inches at the gunnel. The mechanical space below the aft cockpit deck hatch has 2 live well pumps, a single sump pump, the steering pump, and a sea chest for keeping the live well pumps primed. There are the freshwater and wallwater pumps, and 2 hydraulic pumps for the joystick steering. There are also 2 vacuum pumps for clearing the in-deck fish boxes, as well as 3 water separators for the outboards. Additional fishing features in the cockpit include a pair of 200-quart in-deck fish boxes to both sides, undergunnel rod storage, 3 on each side, with a built-in tow rail. As to freeboard, the aft cockpit gunnel is 3 feet 4 inches above the waterline. Forward, at rest, the freeboard is 4 feet 7 inches high. The helm dash is designed for multiple displays. In this case, there are 3 12-inch Garmin 7612 multifunction displays with air conditioner vents below the monitors. On top of the console is a Sailfish signature, 3 molded-in bins with removable dividers to keep all manner of gear handy, and it's protected by a gasketed Loctite glass lid. The black steering wheel comes with a steering knob and has an adjustable tilt base. On the starboard side of the helm, there's an engine control binnacle, more system switches, trim tab controls with indicators, large and small drink holders, and a stereo controller. On the port side of the helm is a VHF radio, system switches, joystick, spotlight controller, large and small drink holders, and windlass switch. A power vent in the curved windshield allows fresh air to circulate at the helm, and the windshield wiper has an integrated windshield washer. Above the dash in the overhead, there are light and vent switches, along with the Yamaha engine monitor and port and starboard storage boxes. A cockpit camera gives the operator a view of what is happening behind in the cockpit. The triple wide helm seats have bolsters and armrests that flip up out of the way. The center operator's seat is electrically adjustable. There's a 4-inch step up to the helm station. After stepping up to the helm, there's 3 inches of padding built into the deck, with 1 inch of padding on top of that. Great for long hauls to the bight. There's a 5.5-inch platform that folds down from the front of the leaning post that gives short operators a higher vantage point. Footrest is built into the console. On the port side of the leaning post assembly is a switch panel with bait wells, washdown, and refrigerator switches. And on the starboard side of the leaning post is a built-in refrigerator. Under the starboard side gunnel, around midship, is a raw water washdown next to the shore power connection. A 3-inch and 2-inch tube makes up the supports and grab rails leading to the fiberglass T-top. The supports are integrated into the console, leaving 21 inches of unobstructed side decks to move about. Moving forward, under the gunnels is storage with mesh netting. Above the coaming pads is a low-profile grab rail. The console is entered from the port side. The aftmost bulkhead has the access door to the battery switches, fuses, and electronics. The battery switch panel swings out to provide direct access to the helm electronics. Directly above is another panel that provides access to the back side of the multifunction displays. Access to the house and outboard starting batteries is below the battery switch access panel. The sink faucet converts to a shower. Above the sink is an opening port light. At the entry to the console, the head is located below the teak shower seat with the head activation switch mounted on the side of the sink vanity within easy reach. An insert mattress converts the area to a berth, 6 feet 8 inches long and 4 feet 5 inches at the widest, with 16 inches of overhead clearance. There are rod holders along the bulkhead by the sink. Moving to the forward cockpit, in front of the console there's a built-in lounge seating with armrests, cup holders, and 2 rod holders on each side, plus deep storage below that measures 23 inches deep, 35 inches wide at the aft bulkhead, and 37 inches front to back. The 8-inch coaming bolsters forward are 39 inches at the top. The forward seating has exceptionally high backrests and surrounds a table. With the table lowered, the forward seating converts to a sun pad with the standard upholstered inserts. The bolsters just aft of the forward seating convert to forward-facing backrests, creating lounge seating. A 12-volt outlet, stereo remote, and cubby storage are all conveniently located. For anglers, the forward seating converts to a large casting platform. The center table raises and lowers at the touch of a switch on the starboard side. The port and starboard forward bench seats have 80-quart storage boxes built in that are insulated and drain overboard. They have resin transfer molded lids for gel coat finish on both sides and include seals and gas assist struts. There are pop-up cleats and rod holders on both sides of the foredeck. The mounting hardware for the ground tackle locker hatch is recessed. The hatch is equipped with gas assist struts. The windlass is mounted in the center, leading to a through-the-stem anchor roller system. There's access to the road on either side of the windlass. Some special features should be mentioned here. The hardtop comes with a vented sunroof and an articulating rear shade. Other rear shade systems take up most of the interior space of the hardtop, not allowing for a vented sunroof or hatch. This comes with a support rod system that allows for a full-speed running with the sunshade deployed. The optional Optimus joystick steering made close-in maneuvering easy with the triple Yamaha F300 outboards. The joystick control system allowed for precision control when docking or maneuvering around the dock. The Sailfish 360cc has a length overall of 38 feet 6 inches, a beam of 11 feet 2 inches, and a draft of 2 feet 4 inches. With an empty weight of 12,700 pounds, 88% fuel, test power, and 2 people on board, we had an estimated test weight of 15,220 pounds. With triple 300 horsepower Yamaha F300 4-stroke outboards turning 15.25 by 18-inch saltwater props, we reached a top speed of 54.1 miles per hour at 5,500 RPM. Best cruise came in at 3,000 RPM and 24.7 miles per hour. It was at that speed that the 20-gallon-per-hour fuel burn translated into 1.2 miles per gallon and a range of 446 statute miles, all while still holding back a 10% reserve of the boat's 400-gallon total fuel capacity. With mild conditions on test day, there was no chance to determine how the Sailfish 360cc handles seas or chop. However, crossing wakes showed how the bow flare, variable deep V-hull shape, hard chines, and running strakes combined to create a smooth, dry ride by dispersing water out and away from the boat. She tracks well, the rolls into turns is not excessive, and should keep all aboard comfortable. With comfort, ease of handling, and a simple washdown allowing for a transition between offshore fishing and inshore entertaining, the Sailfish 360 center console will easily make the short list for owners looking for a versatile and solidly built boat. And that's my full inspection and performance evaluation of the Sailfish 360cc. For BoatTEST.com, I'm Captain Steve. We'll see you on the water.